Silent kidney damage. The disease that creeps in without warning. Imagine this. Every single day, more than 50,000 people are told they have kidney disease. Most of them had no clue anything was wrong. No pain, no obvious symptoms, no warning signs. Then suddenly, the diagnosis hits like a lightning bolt. Now pause for a second. What if that person was you? Your first thought would probably be, is this serious? Can I recover? Or is this a life sentence? Sadly, when people ask their doctors, the answer is often discouraging. It's a chronic condition. Nothing much can be done except managing symptoms as it gets worse. But here's the truth you rarely hear. In many cases, especially in the early stages, kidney damage doesn't have to be permanent. With the right knowledge and lifestyle changes, kidney function can often be protected, supported, and even improved. Why the kidneys matter more than you think. The kidneys are two bean-shaped organs, each about the size of a fist, located just under your rib cage. Their job may sound simple, filtering waste from your blood, but the reality is much more complex. They remove toxins and extra fluid from the body, balance electrolytes like sodium, potassium, and magnesium, regulate blood pressure, keep bones healthy by activating vitamin D, stimulate the production of red blood cells through a hormone called erythropoietin. When kidneys begin to fail, it doesn't just mean your urine output changes, it affects nearly every system in your body. And yet, kidney damage usually happens in silence. Unlike chest pain from heart disease or sudden weakness from a stroke, kidney disease creeps in quietly, often unnoticed until the damage is advanced. The many triggers of kidney disease. So, what causes kidney damage in the first place? There are several possible culprits. Let's look at them in two broad categories: rare, less controllable factors, and common, largely preventable ones. Less common causes, harder to control. Genetic conditions. Some people are born with kidney defects. Rare but difficult to avoid. Autoimmune disorders. Conditions like lupus may cause the body to attack its own kidney tissue. Severe infections, repeated or untreated infections can scar kidney tissue. Cancer, tumors that start in or spread to the kidneys. More common causes, within your influence. High blood pressure, constant pressure on delicate kidney vessels damages them over time. Type 2 diabetes and insulin resistance. Excess sugar and insulin cause inflammation and scarring inside kidneys. Kidney stones and toxicity. Excess waste and poor hydration can trigger stone formation or toxic buildup. Unhealthy lifestyle habits, poor diet, dehydration, smoking, and overuse of certain medications. Here's the important part. While genetics and rare illnesses account for some cases, the vast majority of kidney problems, over 70%, come from lifestyle-related factors like blood sugar, blood pressure, and diet. That means you have far more control than you think. Rethinking kidney disease stages. Doctors classify kidney disease using a number called GFR, glomerular filtration rate. This number estimates how well your kidneys are filtering your blood. In medical textbooks, the stages are listed in a simple ladder. Stage A, strong filtration, GFR above 90. Considered normal, but strangely still labeled as disease. Stage B, GFR dips below 90 but stays over 60. This is early decline, though often ignored. Stage C1, GFR between 60 and 45. Now doctors begin to notice. Stage C2, GFR between 45 and 30. More severe stress. Stage D, GFR between 30 and 15. Dangerous territory. Stage E, GFR below 15. This is full kidney failure. dialysis or transplant is usually required. Here's the surprising part. In many clinics, patients aren't flagged until their GFR drops below 60. That means entire groups of people with early kidney decline are told they're fine, even when silent damage is happening. Don't wait for a scary diagnosis. Protect your kidneys today. Why the word chronic can be misleading. The official medical label is chronic kidney disease, CKD. That word chronic makes it sound hopeless, as if once you're diagnosed, you're stuck with it forever. But early kidney decline doesn't always have to progress. In fact, with the right approach, stages A through C1 are often reversible. Even in stage C2, major improvements are possible. Unfortunately, the healthcare system often skips over this idea, focusing instead on late-stage management. The problem is not just medical, it's also philosophical. Instead of asking, what caused this damage and how can we reverse it? Many providers assume patients won't change their habits, so treatment is limited to symptom control drugs. 4 hidden root causes of kidney damage. Let's dig deeper into what really drives kidney damage and what you can do about it. 1. Insulin resistance and high blood sugar. This is the #1 root cause. When blood sugar levels stay high, insulin floods the body. Over time, cells stop responding, leading to insulin resistance. The result? Chronic inflammation, high blood pressure, and microscopic scarring in kidney filters. Think of it like sandpaper rubbing inside delicate filters day after day. Eventually, they break down. 2. Processed foods and mineral imbalance. Whole foods in nature contain a healthy balance of minerals, plenty of potassium and magnesium compared to sodium. Processed foods flip this balance upside down. They are overloaded with sodium and stripped of potassium, magnesium, and trace minerals. It's not that sodium is the enemy, you can salt home-cooked meals without harm. The problem is imbalance. Too much sodium without the balancing minerals forces kidneys to work overtime. 3. Chronic dehydration. Your kidneys depend on water to flush toxins. Without enough fluid, wastes become concentrated, leading to more stress, potential stone formation, and slower clearance of toxins. And here's something most people don't realize. Drinking plain water without electrolytes all day can actually dilute your mineral balance, forcing kidneys to work harder. True hydration means both fluids and electrolytes. 4. Overuse of medications. Pain relievers like ibuprofen and naproxen reduce blood flow to the kidneys. Acid blockers, PPIs, can trigger inflammation and block mineral absorption. Certain antibiotics are directly toxic to kidney tissue. Many of these medications are life-saving in emergencies, but dangerous if taken casually or long-term without guidance. How to protect and restore kidney health. The empowering news is this: even if you're in the early stages, your kidneys can often bounce back if given the right environment. Here's a breakdown of practical steps. Step 1. Balance blood sugar and insulin. Cut down on refined carbs and sugary foods. Choose whole, unprocessed foods with fiber and natural nutrients. Some people do well with low-carb or Mediterranean-style eating patterns. Step 2. Support healthy blood pressure. Magnesium and potassium help relax blood vessels naturally. Deep breathing, meditation, or even a daily walk can reduce stress hormones. Instead of thinking, avoid stress, train your body to respond differently to it. Step 3. Hydrate the smart way. Drink water regularly, but include mineral-rich foods or balanced electrolyte drinks. Natural sources like coconut water, leafy greens, and nuts provide key minerals. Step 4. Reduce unnecessary toxins. Swap chemical cleaners for natural alternatives. Avoid smoking and limit alcohol. Only use medications when truly necessary, and always consult your doctor before stopping any prescribed drug. Step 5. Eat for your microbiome. Your gut bacteria play a role in inflammation and kidney health. A wide variety of colorful vegetables, fruits, and fermented foods feed healthy bacteria. Practical everyday examples. Instead of soda, switch to sparkling water with lemon. It hydrates without sugar overload. Replace packaged snacks with nuts or fruit, healthier for your kidneys and your waistline. Cook with herbs and spices for flavor instead of relying on salty packaged seasonings. Take 5 minutes before bed for slow breathing. It lowers stress hormones and protects blood pressure. Final thoughts. Kidney disease is often painted as a life sentence. But the truth is, early damage can be slowed, managed, and in many cases reversed. The earlier you take action, the better your chances. Your kidneys are silent workers. They don't complain until it's almost too late. But if you start caring for them now, with smart hydration, balanced food choices, stress control, and respect for your body, you can give them the strength to serve you for a lifetime.